Hello my lovelies, how is it going today? I thought I would do a boob job experience video for you guys, because I know when I was looking into getting mine done that it was easy to look on YouTube for videos of other people getting theirs done and getting information on them. I went with a group called Cosmeditour. I googled them, I went on their Instagram, I thought they were really good, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna go with them. So from a many years, I wanted to get my boobs done. And I was shitting my pants. I'm like, no way, it's gonna hurt so bad. But I got to the point where I didn't have it. I didn't have any boobs to begin with, and I used to get bullied from them. Oh, they're ugly. They're such a turn off. You need to grow some boobs. And some of those comments were over Instagram, which kind of made me hit to the point where I was a bit depressed because I was very self-conscious of myself. So I decided to. Couple of years ago, I decided, hey, nah, I'm going to go do it now. I'm just going to message them. I messaged them on Instagram, and I sent them a message as well, and I was asking about it, and I sent in photos of my boobies to the doctor, to the surgeon and stuff for my Cosmeditour. And then they sent me a price range back. They told me that because of my boob shape, that I would be better off getting a teardrop shape, which is a lot more expensive than getting round implants. So I went there, and I sent them because I'm in Melbourne and I got it done in Brisbane on Gold Coast. So I wrote it down, but so then I saved up the money. They told me it was going to be about 8 to 9 grand, and I ended up getting a $4,000 loan, but ended up paying the rest of it off, saving up for the rest of the money. So it was a spontaneous thing that I did. It was in June, and I got it done. I asked them in June, and then I got it done in October. So we went up to Queensland because you have to pay all your money up before 2 weeks prior to getting your operation done. So I did that, and then we went up to Queensland, and so we went to the hospital up there, the private hospital, and I met up with some of the other surgeons up there. So when I went up there was me and a few other girls that was also getting theirs done, and we had to watch this video and showing you what different implants there are, and silicone and all that kind of thing. I got the silicone one because I didn't want it to burst. That's not going to be fun if that happens. So I got that. And then later the day I went back to the hotel, and I came back and I met up with the surgeon, and he drew up on my boobs, my chest area, of the lines, and then he was going to take photos of them, so then when my surgery came around that he would know where the lines were going. Yeah, I wanted round implants, but I couldn't get them because of my body shape, and they're like, no, you need to go teardrop and all this stuff, because it will look so much better and blah blah blah. And the size that I wanted to go was a lot bigger than I got now. But in a couple of years' time, so in about not next year, but the year after, I'm going to go back and get them bigger. Because my skin has obviously stretched a bit since then. So I was a size A to a B size, because one boob was a lot bigger than the other. And I know that's a lot common in a lot of other girls, but I didn't know that at the time. I thought I was the only one. It was just I don't know. So yeah, then the surgery came along and I went in there. It was in the morning, so you couldn't eat, like, probably, I think it was 12 hours prior to when you were getting your surgery done. And I went there, and the surgery only took like 4 hours maybe. No, it took like a couple of hours, but then I got to come back to the hotel a couple of hours after. It did hurt getting up. Like, I came out of the surgery and I woke up and I was lying in bed and I'm like looking down my shirt because I'm like, oh my god, I have boobs now. Like, it's so good. Like, I'm not one of those itty bitty titty committees anymore. Like, it's just and then, like, coming back from the hospital, because we rented a car and we drove back, and it was so painful. Like, holy shit balls, it was painful. Like, ugh. They give you medication and all that stuff, which is good, and you get put under, because I was shitting my pants because I'm like, am I just going to be awake for this surgery? Like, am I not going to get put under? Like, I didn't realize what general anesthetic was. That's so stupid. Like, that's such a blonde thing. But I ended up, yeah, getting put under, and I slept, and I got home, and, like, you're not allowed to sleep on your side. So you have to sleep on your back for about 6 weeks. That fucking sucks. Like, excuse my French. Anyway, yeah, so we got back to the hotel and I ended up laying like heaps of pillows on the sides and my back, so I wouldn't lie down because you're not allowed to move your arms because, or you, like, it hurts. Yeah, so the sizes I got was, so on my right boob I got 295cc, and it was moderate height full profile projection. And then on my left side, because that was a lot tinier than the other side, I got 325cc moderate height extra full profile projection. And when you first get them, they're very, like, pointy. Like, they're like, you got triangle hats on your boobs, and, like, you're not allowed to wear any other, like, bras and stuff. They give you this compression bra you have to wear, and it was like old lady bra. It was disgusting. Like, ugh. I ended up going to buy a sports bra because I'm just not wearing that around, like, this ugly white bra thing that your boobs, like, pineapples, like, not pineapples, cones coming out of your chest. Like, the next day after I woke up, like, you're not, because Queensland's really hot, and I was walking around and I had to, like, sit down and take the medication because I felt like I was going to be sick. I ended up staying in bed in the hotel for 3 days because I couldn't venture out, which sucked. But, you know, I don't want to be sick out in the street because that's embarrassing. Yeah, I got them, and then I'm very happy with how they turned out. Like, flying back though, we got on the plane and I was having a panic attack because I'm like, it was like a week or two later, and I was like shitting my pants because I'm like, what if I felt like they were just gonna flop out. It's so weird. Like, I got the ones where the stitches dissolve after time, so I went back a week later. This is before I went on the plane home, so I went back a couple of days later and got a checkup on them, and they changed the bandage, and then she, like, showed me underneath, like, the scarring and stuff, and she's like, oh, do you want to see? I'm like, not really. Like, I can't, like, gooey stuff like that, it just, ugh, freaks me out. And, like, she's like, no, you have to see it. I'm like, okay, fine. And I saw it and I'm like, oh, that's just, I don't know, it just, ugh, so disgusting. Like, I'll insert photos of a before and after photo now and I'll show you. So yeah, you can see, like, in the first photo how flat I am in the bikini, and then in the second photo that I've got a lot more, like, boob there. Like, it's the best feeling ever, like, honestly. Yeah, so Cosmeditour were such a delight to go with. Like, I'm going to go back with, when I get my other boobs bigger, I'm going to go back with them a couple of years time because I trust them. Like, I don't know, they were just so great. Like, I love them. oh yeah, so you have to wear the sports bra for about a couple of weeks, like 8 weeks or something, and then you're allowed to go and you can go and wear bras and whatnot, because you're not allowed to because of the scarring and tissue, like all that. But so got rid of, like, they disappeared. And you can feel them. They fucking hurt. Holy shit. Like every now and it goes a boing, and it goes back into your skin, and you're like, oh, no, it's not fun. But no, that's okay. Ever since getting them done though, I have been the most confident person I've ever been. Like, I've never seen myself this happy before. Like, I can wear nice things now. Like, I can wear pretty low cut dresses and tops. Before I couldn't, because I had little self-confidence in myself. Like, it was horrible. And a lot of other people around me have noticed how happy I've been getting them done. Yeah, I definitely reckon if you're feeling shitty about yourself, or you want to get something done, do it for yourself. Like, go and get it done if you really want to. I definitely recommend researching the places that you're going to go get them done. Yes, I haven't had any complications at all. They're really good. And then after time, they start to fluff out, so they will drop a bit, so they're not so up your chest here. And then they'll come down and they'll look more natural. I've got the natural looking ones. They're really good. I really, really like them. If you guys want to know anything else about my boob job that I haven't, that I forgot to leave in or something, just message me down below and I'll get back to you. I might film another video about them if that's the case. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day.